It's been a while, but Tim Watson is back. I know it's been a while since I've made a video, but I am sort of back, but I'm back with this video. And this is more of a review of the dog in the recent Superman movie, and that just released up back in July, and I finally had a chance to see it the other day. And I was aware that this dog was going to be in the movie. Um, and, I love superheroes. I love movies. I know that I try to avoid dog movies as much as possible. But when it, comes to something that I really want to see and there's a dog in it, I'm going to have to, find ways to tolerate this worthless smut. Whether or not the dog is an actual real dog or CGI, like in this movie, still have to tolerate the dog nonsense. There was an article uh, once this movie was released. It stated that after the movie was released, that there was a surge of dogs being adopted out of dog shelters. Not sure if it's 100% true or not, but it is so easy to brainwash dog nutters, dog lovers, pit nutters, pit tarts. And you look at, for example, the whole Michael Vick thing with his pit bull dog fighting thing. After that came out into the public, do you realize what happened? A lot of people started to adopt these worthless pit bulls. And next thing you know, we're living in a pit nutter society. So, these movies and TV shows, they have a lot of influence on these dog nutters. So apparently, I showed the article another day, but apparently, just because of this movie, a lot of dogs were adopted. How about that? And this just proves how brainwashed and brain dead dog nutters are. They're brainwashed. Dog nutters are brainwashed. And probably brain dead because of all the parasites and dog germs that they have to, interact with on a daily basis. These people let their dogs sleep in their bed, eat from their tables, eat from their bowls. They touch these things. They put their mouth on these things. Of course, these dog nuts are going to have parasites in them. But nevertheless, the dog in Superman 2025. We all know that in real life, dogs are annoying, they're dangerous, they're ugly, they are just worthless. Seeing as how this is a fictional movie where you can portray anything as anything. They can portray starfish as a villain. They can portray toys that are alive. They can portray anything with some type of personality. Animals that talk. People that talk with animals. Aliens that come to Earth and interact with people. People that are in space. They can do anything. Whether it makes sense or not, that's I'll let you guys decide on that. But here you have a chance to make these things likable, to make these things tolerable, to make these things acceptable. But instead of what they do, instead of doing that, they take the traits of these dogs in real life and they place it onto this dog, this krypto dog, in this movie. They take the traits of dogs in real life and they place it on krypto in this movie. Can you believe that they have a chance to make these things be acceptable and not annoying? But yet in this movie, This dog is annoying. This dog is dangerous. The dog is stupid. The dog is retarded. Fact. And from the get-go, the opening scene, you've probably seen this in the trailer. Superman is hurt and he's asking, can you believe this? Superman is asking a dog for help. Okay. Superman's asking this dog for help because he's hurt. And what does this dog do? This dog jumps and hurts Superman even more. And the producers of this film thought this would be funny. How is that funny? You're dying, you need help, and this dog is jumping on you, attacking you, hurting you even more? Does that make any sense? And it's just like in real life. You're hurt, these things will attack you. And in this movie, Superman needs help. He calls for this worthless mutt. Instead of Superman calling for his, robots or whatever. I mean, this is Superman. Superman should be able to take care of himself, but he called for this worthless mutt. And the first thing this thing does is jump and attack Superman while he's hurt. Does that make any sense? Doesn't make sense. Right off the gate, this is right in the beginning of the movie. They show dogs being worthless and incompetent. And yet, Superman will still rely on this dog. And just like in real life, seeing how dogs are incompetent and worthless, dangerous, dog nuts and dog lovers will continue to rely on dogs for help, for therapy, for companionship when they're worthless. Another part in this movie, as we all know, just like in real life, dogs will maul objects. They'll eat objects. They'll maul dog nuts furniture. They'll maul, fences. They'll maul trees. They'll maul your souvenirs, your bed, your pillows. We've seen countless videos of dog nuts leaving their dog at home and they're mauling up the whole house. We've seen that. And in this film, again, this dog being so retarded for no reason. Again, this is a fictional dog where they did not have to portray this dog as a typical worthless dog. So Mr. Terrific, he's using his T-Spears for some, trying to save Superman. And what does this dog do? This dog could have mauled anything in that dimension. Anything. But he's going to maul the one thing that is trying to save it. So what this dog does, I guess just for laughs, this dog mauls Mr. Terrific's T-Spears. He bites it and mauls it. That wasn't funny. This just only shows how incompetent and dumb these dogs are. Why does an alien dog, I think it's an alien dog, I don't even care where this dog comes from, but why does this fictional dog with superpowers needs to go and maul something just because? Like we all know, like in real life, dogs will just maul things just because. You don't even need a reason. They'll just maul things because. A pillow laying on the bed or on the couch, the dog will just maul it. Pillow's not moving, the pillow's not making any noise, the dog will just go and maul it. Maul to shreds. Here, this dog just instantly mauled it. In real life, these worthless mutts will annoyingly jump on their, let's say, owners. And these owners will think the dog is happy to see them. And they'll think this is love. The dog will just jump on them to show love. But in this movie, on maybe multiple occasions, at least 2 occasions, for Superman and for, spoiler alert, Supergirl, this dog viciously, aggressively jumps on Supergirl and Superman in a way to demonstrate this dog is happy to see them. But the thing is, This dog is like violently jumping on them. Violently jumping on them. Violently pouncing on them. Aggressively jumping on them. Aggressively pouncing on them. And this is the way they wanted to show how this dog is happy to see them? Does that make any sense? Which natural animal does that? I know this is fictional. The krypto dog is fictional. But which natural animal jumps on their own species violently, aggressively to show they're happy? None. Some of them will rub on each other, they'll kiss, they do that nose rubbing thing. That's what they do. But this dog in this movie aggressively jumps on them. Just like in real life. Whether you're the owner or not, these things will jump on you. And the owners and these dog nuts will say, it's love. The dog is happy to see you. The dog is so happy to see them. So the dog's going to aggressively jump on them while they're on the ground, begging for them to stop, and they're laughing. How is that funny? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. I believe, I'm going to see. Yeah. So I believe there was a scene, as I'm reading it, there was going to be a scene where Ultraman, which is call it a clone of Superman, there was going to be a scene where the dog is punched or hit. And apparently what I'm reading is that they removed that scene. And I can't remember. I'm pretty sure there's no scene in this movie where this dog was hit or hurt. This is a super dog. This is a fictional character. This is a CGI dog. The dog is not actually real. And they can't even show a CGI dog being hit. People being hit, that's fine. But they can't show dogs being hurt. And we all know why that is. Because dog nuts don't want to see their beloved worthless mutts getting hurt or hit. It's brainwashing. It's part of their cult. It's part of their unwritten code where they cannot show dogs in TV shows or movies being hurt. I know there's some that exists, but most, I'll say 9 times out of 10, they will not show a dog being hurt. They'll probably do like off-screen type of thing. They'll probably do it like verbally, hey, my dog was hurt, and you don't even actually get to see it. But we get to see people getting hurt. But that's fine. Why can't we see these CGI worthless mutts, whether it's CGI or not, in these movies and TV shows? Why can't we see them getting hurt? This is a superhero film. This dog supposed to have superpowers, but yet we did not see, or at least I did not see this dog getting hurt. Everything was done off screen. It's ridiculous. A CGI dog. It's fictional. Fictional. And for them to see a CGI dog getting hurt, that is going to upset them. That's going to trigger these dog nutters. And thankfully, the dog wasn't in it too much. So that was a good, that's some good of it. But nevertheless, the dog was still in it. Despite this dog being CGI, it was still a worthless dog. It was still annoying. It was still dangerous. It was still vile, still aggressive. It was still violent. They failed to make a fictional dog likable or acceptable. They failed to do so. You have a chance to make these dogs in fictional land, in the TVs, in the movies, in this movie particularly, make them be acceptable, tolerable, make them be intelligent, likable. And they failed. 2025, they failed. Instead of what they do, they take the traits of these worthless mutts, the annoying traits, the aggressive traits, the incompetent traits, and they place it onto this dog in this fictional world. And they don't have to. This dog was annoying. Annoying. One thing that I should also mention, even though Lex Luthor is a he's a villain. He's a hard-nosed villain that no nonsense villain. He's not sympathetic. He's not remorseful. But there's a scene, and I get it. You know, it's a superhero movie. Lex Luthor did a lot of bad things, but there's a scene where this dog is, just aggressively attacking and mauling Lex Luthor. And what does Superman do? Just watches. Just watches as this worthless mutt is mauling and attacking and dragging and pulling Lex Luthor. And I get it. He's a villain. He did a lot of bad things, So it's kind of like, yeah, he's getting what he deserves. But nevertheless, this is a worthless mutt. A worthless mutt. Demonstrating the same type of traits from real life into this movie. They failed. They failed, man. They failed. Also, kind of a little bit off topic. I did see the movie Lilo and Stitch. And the Stitch is apparently, based on the movie, it's an alien from another planet. But there's a scene in the live, talking the live action. I haven't seen the animated version yet, but in the live action, there's a scene where they capture Lilo. They capture Stitch, and they place him, or I can't remember if they captured him or not. But nevertheless, he was placed in a dog shelter. And what does Stitch do? Stitch, sees other dogs, and to hide its identity, it transforms itself to look like a worthless mutt. So I'm thinking, as looking at the Stitch character, is this Stitch character based off of a dog? And you look at it, and you'd probably think, yes, this Stitch character is actually most likely based off of a dog. It's probably one of those a lot of them are ugly, so I can't just say they're ugly and you're gonna know, but those pug dogs, and some of them, and some, I know, kind of like a pug bully breed dog with those big ears, those small bully breed with those big ears, if that makes any sense. It kind of looks like that. Its behavior, the way it looks, its eyes. I know this is Lilo and Stitch. Even though I like the movie, I like the live action. I haven't seen the animated movie yet, but I think Stitch is really based off of a dog, and this movie is just disguised as an alien movie when it's really a worthless mutt dog nut movie targeted at children. This thing has the same behaviors. Most of its behaviors are the same as a dog. The way it looks, the way it behaved, the things it did. I can't really remember the whole. I've seen that movie in a long time, in a while, but a live action. But again, looking at this thing, you'd have to say, hey, this thing is based off of a dog. It was inspired off of dogs. But they disguise this thing as it's an alien movie when it's not. It's a worthless dog nut movie. Because here you have the kid in the movie who's getting ignored. Her parents, I think, had died. She's living with her sister, and she's all alone, and only thing that really cares about her is this Stitch. And people can look at this as, it's just like a dog. Like a dog likes you. A dog will never leave you. Like a dog will never leave you. A dog loves it. That's all bullshit. But nevertheless, that's all I have to say. Krypto the Dog in Superman 2025 was a failure. Again, and I'm going to keep saying this, they failed to make this dog acceptable. They failed. Overall, as a movie, though, the movie was not good. The movie was not good whatsoever. And just looking at this worthless mutt, it kind of made this movie a little bit worse. And the dog didn't really need to be in it. The dog didn't need to be in the movie. You take the dog out of the movie, like, dog doesn't need to be there. Nothing changes. So this is just all about dog nuttery, pushing this dog culture. And I've noticed in a lot of superhero shows and movies now, they've been pushing dogs in them. You have Hawkeye, the Netflix version, has a dog in it. Guardians of the Galaxy has a dog in it. If there's anything else with a dog, I know it was those two. There's probably something else, but I can't remember. But there's been, just having one is a lot. Yeah. But anyways, Tim Watson, remember, it's okay to hate dogs.